Hello and welcome to the library, our Friday stream for a history of the Forgotten Realms and Attack of Opportunity. The lip flaps don't match up, but that's okay. We're both here. Oh no, my audio's on my phone. Hi guys.
Oh, whoop.
Wrong
one. There we go.
Hi guys. I need to get some stuff done as DM and to help get some of the things done on this channel that really need to get done. So Vincent's gonna be gaming some Dragon Age with you guys tonight, and I'm gonna sit back here and work on stuff, but I'll still be here for questions and for banter. But yeah, we thought this would be fun.
As well, Baldur's Gate is still kind of broken.
Oh, but you forgot one other thing. The vertical format.
Oh yeah, that would be.
That's why the note exists.
You know what it is? I hit
Chat
that
vertical.
one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that works. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, and then it'll go to gaming vertical when you switch it over to the game.
Yeah.
Which is gonna look a little funny because we only have one camera tonight, but it's not that bad.
Yep. God, did not realize how bad I need to do my hair until being in your lighting and.
Yeah.
Yeesh. I need to do it. Oh my god.
How do you think I feel
Hey,
every week?
Phantom Phoenix, what's
What
up?
Oh, Tekna's live. You can use him now.
Yes,
He's approved.
Tekna is live and approved. This is my first Dragon Age game I've ever played too. I've known all about it. I know it was started by the developers behind Neverwinter Nights, and they lost the IP rights, so they spent 7 years making their own game. That's how we got Dragon Age Origins. But this is the first one I've ever played, and so far I'm not seeing the hate. I'm not seeing it. It's good. It's fun. I like it. But unfortunately, it's wholly single player, so... yeah, there he is. All right, switch over.
Switch over. One more down. There you go.
I think it looks good vertical, just solo.
Well, now you can see my pretty background that I put so much hard work into.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
I can't swear about at the moment. We're only 6.5 minutes in. How you doing, Phantom Phoenix?
So, let's get you all there. Game audio. And
oh,
then...
can you hand me my Baja? I forgot it. I didn't want the cat to knock it over.
Yeah, she's a terrorist. I am gonna try something with audio because I'm not gonna be using headphones. I'm gonna be using the sound bar. So if it bleeds over too much, please say something, so then I can just switch to headphones if it does. So I'm gonna kill the sub.
Last day of your shitty old job, month of recovery incoming. Congratulations!
Hey, recovery from a shitty job. That's fair. That's very fair. I'm very proud of you. I'm so happy for you. It's awesome.
Also, if you're worried I can't see the chat, hello there.
General Canoe. I cannot do a Grievous voice to
No,
save my... To be fair, I'm not a robot, or part robot.
Mostly robot.
More machine than man now.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened?
Yeah.
This area
God,
is where
using your
Tevinter
controller,
Magisters
I hate
destroyed
your stick
Arlethan
cams.
City
I'm not gonna
centuries
take them
ago.
off. I'm just
A
gonna
lot
deal
of
with
blood
it.
magic during the war.
Yep, that'd just be rude.
What about out now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war
I forgot that.
never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float.
Let's go.
It's like
Yeah.
an old wound
also,
that never
you know,
healed.
I've just been watching
And now
Andor.
it's
It's gotten
bleeding
too
again.
real. Okay.
Sorry.
I have one coworker who would not shut the
What a view.
Front door.
That was the capital
Yeah,
city,
about it.
Arlethan. This is what's
So I'm
left
kind
of
of
it after
annoyed
the
by it,
war.
and I know
I don't
that's a
imagine
me
it
thing,
floated
and I'm
back in the
being
day.
like just kind of whiny about it. I need to watch it. I enjoyed season 1 after the first like stuff. Yeah, after the first, at the end of the first, or sorry, at the end of the third episode, season 1 really picked up. Okay, cool, we're going. The first season, that first episode really kicked off and then just died. But I did enjoy it a lot. Yeah, this coworker will not shut up about it, so I've been like, I don't want to watch it. It's a me thing. I'm 100% aware that's a me problem. Through and through. I'm also not used to the camera being here. I'm used to, like, relative to my gaming screen. My camera being here, so I keep looking over here. I'm like, that is not where I need to be looking.
I did that on purpose because I always want to look to the left, and when I do with the camera where it's at, it makes me look like I'm looking at all of you guys while we're playing. So whenever I gesture to the left, I'm gesturing at you guys on the screen.
Yeah.
But she's right.
And I'm certain it's great. Like, that it really, like, when it took off, oh man, was it just all gas, no brakes. To the left of the shy. Oh god. I read it and immediately that's like played in my head and now it's gonna be stuck, so thanks for that.
Well, you must not know about me because we always gonna make the reference. Okay.
Also, I had to explain why a pedal was named Octopussy today.
Oh, that makes me feel old.
I mean, to be fair, that movie is older than both of us. Possibly combined. Don't. I had to do the math on that one.
No, it's definitely not over 65 years old.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Okay, let's see. Unlock a random 70. Open emote.
Hold
Okay.
up, hold the.
Hey!
Okay, that is either beautiful or horrifying. I can't know.
Oh, are they petrified?
They're either petrified. I mean, either way, it's awful. Because they were things. It's either they're dryads that died like that, or they're elves that died like that. But one of them at least is like less horrifying.
Hey, I think that's permanent, not technical.
Big recommend. Old Warlock movies. Oh, is that the one I'm thinking of?
Let's find out.
I think I might have seen the Warlock movies you're referencing. If I'm
The 80s movies, right?
with the genie, right?
Or the 50s movie.
Because if it's with the genie, then like, yep, I've seen those. Oh crap.
Yeah, Richard Grant for them.
But I haven't seen House. I'll have to check that out. I'm a big horror fan, especially.
The 80s ones, yeah.
They're really creative. Yes, okay, I am thinking of the ones that, yeah. Hold the, you have the cover? Hold on.
I can pull it back up.
I can do it too. Bean. Oh, hang on. I need to make an opening.
Oh, is it raining? It must be. You can open the curtain all the way. Oh.
Jeez. Okay, that's not the one I was thinking of, but I have seen that. That is, I have seen that. It's not the one I was thinking of. Wishmaster is the one I was thinking of.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We were watching that at work. I don't remember with who. I want to say...
Windstorms, I'm about to walk my dog.
Oh, no.
Y'all about to be in the hoodie pocket? Hell yeah. I love being in the hoodie pocket. Let's go.
Kangaroo pocket! Who was it with? Oh! It was with, Mischief. It's Mischief and Point Break.
Took me a second. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Because Mischief is also the one that always turns on the Blob
Was it-
or
was it-
Sister Act 2.
Was it Marshall Point Break or?
No, who was it that day?
I'm like one of the only people at work that like
Shaves
that
his
guy.
beard. Point Break.
Okay. Yes. Asked am I hidden to each and every hidden bits. Watch for the light.
You gotta remember, you're on stream. You have to read it.
They,
Or on someone's phone.
okay, that's fair. I was like, it's visible for every. You're right. I'm in a kangaroo pocket, so. The secrets of the past now hidden, each and every man forbidden. But seek ye with a watchful eye. Find a key in the owl's cry.
Huh. A giant owl. Must be something to this.
Also, that dude's voice is driving me nuts because I know who that dude's voice is, and it's
Your tab?
Rook is I like how they did it too, because you can name your character, but Rook is their nickname, so they're still addressed by other characters. And like, don't get me wrong, I love Baldur's Gate, but I like having someone address you by name, even if it's nickname. I think is really so cool. I think that's a little thing that game is missing. Is man, still being addressed by people by name is like huge. Did just accidentally become did I accidentally become Mother Kangaroo? Just quit my last job. Oh. Also, this is you're going to look it up, because if I tell you don't look it up, you're gonna look it up. But
That's the next emote.
Right.
Uppies.
Ready to go.
Puppies. Yes. Don't look up the inside of a kangaroo's pouch. It's not as floofy and as warm and cuddly
it's
as you might
disgusting.
think. That was a yeah.
Which voice did you pick?
I think it's the second like mask voice.
Second is Franny Corrigan. But the other voices are Alex Jordan, Erika Ishii, and Jeff Berg.
Huh. Nice that Ishii. I thought I recognized one of the femme voices. I was like, that one sounds really familiar. It's E.
Once my pencil's charged, the next emote I'm making isn't Imre Drunk Bread. It's Imre Uppies, as the shortest person in the party.
I loved. So we were helping Kelly make her character because it's been a long time since she's played 5e, and I think she only played like a one shot and then started a session, and that like group just fizzled out pretty quickly.
We had someone move, and then like the group just kind of fell apart.
So we had to help her, and we're more than happy to help. But when she was like, I'm gonna go with like 7 feet tall, I fell apart, and like I was so giddy to see Megan's reaction on learning Roosevelt's height, because I knew she was just gonna be the short one. It was killing me. It was so good.
Which is slightly on the nose, but I don't feel bad about it.
The funniest thing is Kelly is the shortest one of our group.
Will have to update those, but I'm not gonna right now. Duh, cute baby.
Please do not chew the
Nev,
Oh, I figured out how the
you sure
monitor
you're up for
gets
this?
screwed up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Baby.
Then let's go.
Thank God they're easy to fix.
Also, hello, doggo. I know I'm in the kangaroo pocket, but hi.
Hi, Bubba.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
Esoteric EBB. It's a 5.5. It's a 2.5D game with SRD. Actually, talk.
This
here
isn't
about
right.
the stores.
The dock usually
Talk
has
and
people
wisdom and
bringing
strength like
goods
they
to
were
market,
NPCs and
bartering
travel
and
around
shouting.
with quests.
It's always busy.
Huh. Yeah,
Something
I'm gonna,
happened
Let me
here.
find it.
I'm gonna text that to you. Right
Stay
now,
sharp.
because I want to check that out. Esoteric S. Yeah,
Single
there's-
player CRPG inspired by the Freedom of Tabletop Adventures. Unravel a political conspiracy with your goblin sidekick. Roll dice, intense
had me at-
encounters,
you had
and
me
be
at
so
goblin
declarative
quiet.
legends, or completely
Too
ruin
quiet.
the campaign.
You had
Where
me a
is
goblin
everybody?
sidekick.
What, Bubba?
Hi, Bubba.
What?
Oh, there's not a table there for her to curl up on, because I took it.
Come to the daddy lap. Oh. Baby. What up, baby?
Yeah, we'll have to add it to my, my
Yeah.
Steam wish list.
I know the other one we've been wanting to do is Split Fiction.
Yeah.
Because, so I did read the story synopsis because it's the same people that did, oh, I cannot think of the name right. It Takes Two. And the story of It Takes Two had me a little annoyed because it very much gives stick together for the kids. And I was like, ugh, I don't care if the game's great. The story bothers me from Broken Home. So, but Split Fiction story is,
It looks so fun.
yeah, well, and it's the
None of the ick factor.
yeah, for us as kids from broken homes. So,
Also, I know you can't see me right now because you're walking the dog, but we now have a to-dos binder. So I promise, every time you find something broken in our channel or our stream, it is going in the binder.
yes, work does get done. Yeah, Split Fiction looks amazing. It looks so fun.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Like every 10 seconds to type.
Gives your dog time to sniff. Hannah's such a cute name for a dog too.
And a banana.
Sometimes I regret naming this one Spooky because I just wanted like, oh, Bridget got stuck behind the fridge again. No, you don't like two people even name.
You don't like
Yeah.
Bridget? No Bridget. Okay.
How about Daphne?
What about Daphne? Is spooky enough for you? Or are you a Velma?
Yeah, you a Velma. No, you're a Daphne. Thinking about it, you're a Daphne.
I love seeing animals with more like. I love cute, ridiculous names too. Like a couple of our best friends have Shinx and Pumpkin.
Bumpkin.
But I also love just a generic, regular person name. Because when you refer to them, people who don't know that's your pet, people think you're crazy. People think you are actually insane.
Tom got his head stuck between the stair banisters again. Oh my god, I couldn't stop Jeffrey from throwing up all over my bed.
Or it gives Hannah time to sniff. What is Hannah doing?
How far out are we from ad? How would you want yesterday?
7 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay, in about 4 minutes. Siri? Setting 4 minute and 40-second timer. So sorry if you have an Apple device.
I just thought of Marisha doing that and backfiring on her.
It's market day.
It
People should be
let
out
us
selling eggs
know
and buying
when
bread.
that timer goes
But
off,
everything's just
that there's an ad coming.
abandoned.
Okay.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Ugh. Don't like that. Don't.
Stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Stuck in here with me.
Your ex had a cat named Bob. Needless to hear, when I came over for the first time and heard Bob, get off my couch, you bastard.
think we
was
can
a
get
little
in over here.
surprised. Yep, that'd be. I think Bob takes it. I don't think it gets. I think that's it. I think that's peak right there.
I can't wait for you to come home with me and meet Bob. The fuck is Bob?
Oh god. Also, let me know if it's the biggest damage. Oh no, Bob is an orange cat too.
Stop.
Ugh. Those are gross. That's a lot of gross.
It's this blight. Even worse than in the forest.
Suddenly develop a...
No, it's just the bulbous pussy nature of it.
I don't know, I think because it's not oozing or like
Must
overly
keep
shiny and
everyone
less
in.
bothered by it.
Mustn't let anyone out.
If that makes any sense at all.
No, it does.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside.
Also, the fact
Listen
that I can
to
speak
the
at a level
mayor.
that puts me equal to your
Hello?
speaking voice where
I
you're
don't
at. The
think
mic
he
is
can
fairly
hear
impressive.
us.
I'm not surprised. You have the diaphragm for days. Please let me know though if the bleed over from the soundbar is too aggressive. It shouldn't be because it's behind the microphone. But if anything needs to be adjusted, I do not mind. I just didn't want to wear headphones so I can still hear them.
Everyone has to stay.
Ooh, boy. That's rough. Okay.
No,
we'll
thank
be
you.
rewarded. All of us. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
That voice sounds familiar too.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the
Autism.
minds of these villagers.
Yeah. I'm bait over there with you.
You know, I would love to like grab it, and I think it would be hilarious to grab it and be like, "What are you talking about?"
It was in my pocket.
But unfortunately, I did not have it to do that. I would have loved to.
No, I didn't pocket shuffle.
Hello,
Friends,
Jingle Pope.
Hi.
So, Baldur's Gate 3 is still kind of broken from the patch 8 update. Well, it's not broken. The patch didn't break the game. The patch broke the mods. And the mods are breaking the game. So, it's still a little broken. And Nana has a lot to do as a DM. Because
to do.
they are going to break their spine a second time carrying the weight of this channel. So I am here gaming on a single player game while they do the work that I will just sit there going, yep, So it's felt a little more productive. But yeah, so here we are.
To illustrate, this is not even all the crap. I have digital notes and a third notebook.
Sounds like a good night. I hope so.
The town square. We need to search for
I'm not too
survivors.
mad about it.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
That's a lot of book. Yeah, it's a lot of book. How you doing, Jingle Pope?
Jingle Pope, Jingle Pope.
No.
Oh, it's your timer.
Yeah.
The ad starts in 3 minutes.
Hey, is it in? I don't see it in the chat here. Do you see it in the chat there?
Oh, I'm not in the chat. I backed out of it because I was texting you something and never went back to it. Wow. I see no chat incoming here, but then again, I have a gifted sub still from Phantom Phoenix. A gifted sub to my own channel.
Oh, maybe it only does it with people who aren't
Yes.
members.
Yes. Subbing keeps you from scans. That's part of how you can go ad free is by subbing to the channel.
No, I know that. I thought it would still more. I thought it would warn the whole chat.
Gotcha.
So
I'm
this is
understanding.
explaining some things. Trying to figure out why you're playing Final Fantasy XII again because it's excellent.
Well, I didn't like awful that much. I didn't hate it. It just felt like 15 hours of gameplay and then 2 minutes of cutscene and then 15 hours of gameplay and then 5 hours of cutscene.
That's fair.
It felt like the pacing felt weird. Then again, I played that like when it came out. In a minute.
That's the Zodiac age, right?
Zodiac is the re-release, yes. So like,
Look at
I should
that.
probably go back to it and give it a try. Have a whole drive floating to actually put the notes in instead of just having sitting skeleton.
Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blights must have lifted it up there.
But the night's not too bad for us. We're chilling. I'm just getting shit done.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlethan.
Yeah,
I can't
it's been
believe
a
this
hot minute.
happened.
I think I was probably in middle school when I played that. Middle or high school? No, early high school. When I played it. So, like, my memory of it's kind of I need to replay it. It just is low on the tier list. Then again, I enjoy it. Like, I'm gonna replay a Final Fantasy. I'm gonna pick like 10 or 7 or 8 or 10-2. Hot take. I kind of like 10-2. This the game is playing itself. I have no idea why I'm playing it. Yeah, that was the problem I had with 13. Was like it was very much the Gambit system, but way tuned. And hallways. I mean, you have 10 tattooed on your chest. You should have played it 50 times by now if you're going to go that level. Unrequired.
Eight, right?
Let's see.
That's what I thought.
What game is this? I was about to say, it says on Twitch, Bingus. Yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard. It's given out for free on PS Plus, so I was like, why not? Never played a Dragon Age game. So far, it's quite fun. I like 3-4 hours in, but I've been enjoying it. I spent a load of time in the character creator. Oh my god. It is so in-depth. It was a little overwhelming, but it was awesome how in-depth. I was really, really impressed. And like just the detail of like everything they have. They have top surgery scars. They have like actual textured hair. They had anything you can possibly think of. They had a LIGO.
This
They had-
blight is
they had the
weird.
LIGO option.
Ever seen anything
that.
like it?
Never.
Oh boy. Don't do
Blight's
that.
usually dead,
I can't put
static,
my legs on the table.
but
I can't
this
do
is
one.
alive.
Fine.
Oh, you did not.
Okay, let's keep going.
Are you
Might be more
improvising
survivors.
my print? Thank you. Little office assistant.
Yeah. Yeah, is that a printer? Yeah. You off to bed? Alright, well, get
Good
some rest. Get
night.
some rest. Sleep well. Great seeing you. We will see you very, very soon. You have a good one. And thank you for popping by.
I'm so excited I'm back here, which means I can
What was
snack.
Something big. Stay sharp.
See you tomorrow, probably.
Over there.
Oh, okay.
2 more
Yeah.
survivors.
We'll see you tomorrow. I did not realize you stopped by, but I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, good. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Hey, what's going on
Thank
here?
you for
Find the
supervising. I
bad
don't know that
jumpers.
this print would
Bring them
happen
to
if
the
you
mayor.
weren't there. I don't know
They're
what I'd do
talking about
without you.
Jahel and Milva.
They
So
said bring
confused
them
by
to
the
the
printer.
mayor. If we find the mayor, then
Wait.
maybe we'll find
No,
your friends.
no. Okay.
Baby.
You gotta get a paper cut on your nose. Uh-huh.
Must keep looking.
Must find the Veil Jumpers.
The mayor said to find them.
They're in the village.
Only a matter of time.
It's okay. You don't have no thumbs.
You don't. At 12.
No, you don't. You have no thumbs. You got a little thumb claw. 15-pound sack of acid. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. No. Good. Okay.
How you holding up in the wind there, bud?
Yeah. That was the wind treating you, Phantom Phoenix.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them? A sinkhole. But how?
Careful not to slip.
That's the deep roads down there, where the Darkspawn come from.
Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
Creators.
What have you done?
Must bring everyone here.
Must lock them up.
To witness the glory of her new creation.
Her? Is he talking about Gillenane?
They gathered the villagers here to be blighted. Easy fodder for a sacrifice.
Gillenane is one of the 2 elven gods. So, one of the characters from the last game.
Must get them
This
inside.
is the first game that is a direct sequel. Turns out.
Okay.
One of the characters from the last game had done something to imprison the 7 corrupt.
Must
elven
round
gods.
up everyone.
And
Must get
he
them
was doing
inside.
something to. Everyone else was like, "You're gonna free them in that process. Don't fucking do that."
And then he fucking did that.
Another member of the party who's grievously wounded right now.
Must round up everyone.
Must get
tried
them
to stop
inside.
him, and 2 of them got out.
Rewarded.
Gillenane is one of them. I can't remember the name of the other one. It had several apostrophes though because it was.
Perfect. I should have suspected as much. No, Mike, I'm sorry. I'm not disappointed in you. Marion, I have questions.
That's
for
one
you
of your
about
fellow
this
veil
line.
jumpers?
How am I supposed to say that?
Laura!
Jahel, he's alive.
I don't know about that.
Belara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I
Tell
heard
me
their
why for a moment
voices.
I thought that I forgot that you made your
The
own
gods
character.
did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Belara, be careful.
Can't stop that thought. Unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't get the basement perfect. It's a little too loud and wholesome still.
How many apostrophes there are in his name?
You know, I never considered that. Wait, I went to look left again. I'm so trained for my setup. I was like, I'm so. Anyway,
Come on, that sounds close.
I had never noticed that. but you're right. You're very, very right.
That's why Nagathrod is just a ship captain. Because he's only got one apostrophe. He can't possibly have infinite cosmic power.
How do you have two?
Let's find out. I think he only has one though.
You might be right. You might be right, but one of us is correct, and I don't know who it is.
Just one.
Just one. Okay. More often than not, there's one. Sometimes.
Hilariously, Salmon Love is weird.
Well, he's not a cosmic.
Nobody wishes he were.
Yeah, he's a beholder. All beholders think they're the smartest beholder. It's hilarious.
Help me! Hurry!
I love that one of the now former.
A dragon. Here.
No! 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 Please!
He just needs to train more apostrophes.
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
We would get wrecked.
Where is Roosevelt?
Might still be
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
Deep breaths.
God,
Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect
That is
people.
what I
You
was
have to
worried
believe
about.
me. The gods
That is
told me
Candace.
to lure the veil
That
jumpers
is what
to
I
the
had to
center
remove
of town.
online.
The others were to be rounded up and kept safe.
Oh.
They would be the first to
give me a minute,
witness
I can
the
fix
glory
it.
of Gilnenane's new creation.
You might have an easier.
Should be
I
good.
might have an easier.
So much gold.
What I had to do was make a large white rectangle, drop it layers enough back so it hid the grid, because I couldn't select the grid specifically.
Yeah, that's a headache.
Yeah, Canva, sometimes Canva's PDF, and also Canva, you have to Google search. I couldn't find it anywhere on anything. In order to upload a PDF to edit, I had to Google it, and then it would take me to the upload PDF page. Yeah, it's infuriating. Still cheaper than Adobe though, so I'm just gonna deal with it.
That's fair.
Sorry, a lot of that felt directed at you. It was not. It's just my frustration with something that should be so simple.
All this for
So guess who
gold?
finally
The
figured out how to
villagers?
set
The
Starfield
veil
on their
jumpers? The
iPad?
blights everywhere! Demena's Crossing is dead because of your greed!
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blights everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
The people of Demeter's Crossing were depending on him. The least he can do is stay with them now.
A steep price to pay. And we're the ones to choose it?
Somebody has to.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with a dead man.
No.
I'm aware of that. Normally I
The
suck.
Fade had
The fact I
opened,
got that close
and the
is-
gods were free.
Okay.
Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods,
Solus is the
all
guy
gone.
in the thing.
But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
I'm not entirely sure.
Gonna...
Charged again. This game is so pretty.
It is really pretty. Well, and I don't know if I told you, it plays a lot, and I don't mean this in a bad way. Like God of War from, was it 2018, or Ragnarok as well?
Yeah.
It plays really, really similar to that. I enjoy it, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Apparently a lot of people had issue with it. Like, okay.
A lot of people are a lot of things. A lot of people are dumb.
Well, your
Literally
words, not
just
mine,
heard a
but
terrible
yes.
crashing sound. Apparently some water broke. Sprinkler busted because it's about flooding their lawn. Oh, no!
no. It's worse than, at least anytime like I did that at home when I was a kid, it was the middle of the day. That just sends me flying. It's like mini Yellowstone here. I should not be laughing at whoever is poor just plight, but that is way too funny of a way to put that.
Is it Old Faithful?
Yes. Not to be confused with Old Reliable, which is SpongeBob. Which is weird how much SpongeBob I know for having seen, like, nothing and then the movie.
To be fair, I do make a lot of SpongeBob references.
Yeah. Or in, like, so many memes. It was the tap. It was the it was this. The did it was.
Click on a section to begin filling out the form. Click section. Does not respond. Just zooms in and out.
God.
Ah!
There's so much weird. Excuse me. There's so much weird game noise. I keep thinking there's something weird next to me. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, they walk through a dark neighborhood too, so that's just.
Oh shit.
Just all of the awful, like everything, just awful everything all at once. There. I'm so sorry.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elgranon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Not to be
Creators.
Algernon.
What about the rest of the village? The ritual spread blight everywhere.
Not even
The entire village was
I have my
overrun.
dog, so it's good.
The few who
Just
survived
gave
are
me a
controlled
plus.
by
Okay.
blood
Dude,
magic.
dang.
Their minds are gone.
You must have been much
Elgranon and
braver
Gillenane
dogs
used
when
them
I
like
had
puppets.
Dogs. Be like, oh, I have my dogs. I'm just gonna roll over and play dead.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
I think I have to.
Tis
print
simply
it with
Morrigan
fucking
to you, Scout Harding.
and then
What a
fill it in
pleasure to see
something
you
else.
again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old
Here, let me.
acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Go to Canva. Open the Discord. Or.
So, who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Also, because Bluetooth is off on my computer.
Then I look forward to your help.
It's hard for me to.
How refreshing.
I
Your
figured that's
cooperative
exactly
nature
what
is
I would need to do.
appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
Okay.
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Fair. Back. Nope, to the back. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Yeah, I saw.
To the back. Forward. Oh, this is awful.
It's fine. I could see Kelly getting a headache trying to use it anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna print it as it was and use Scribble to fill in one of the minimalist sheets. that has like all of the section headers in bold and colors.
So many, like, and this is not how I saved this too. It decided to screw things up real bad. I don't know why. Ugh. Okay, so I'll make this a to-do list of mine. I'm just gonna close this.
Don't worry about it.
That be. Oh boy.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf.
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetus Crossing once the gods are through.
This is our fault. When we interrupted Solus's ritual, the gods escaped.
Would those feelings not be better used to put things right?
But how?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Yes, the legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Eluvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Eluvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Eluvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Eluvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Balara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Eluvian working. Harding can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
God fucking damn it.
Remember having apples had teeth.
This one does. Have you seen it in court? A wee bit litigious. You haven't seen our session timer yet.
I have not. I don't know why that stresses me out.
You can do this,
I mean,
Lise.
supposed
It's
to
gotta
stress
be
me out
done.
a little bit because, like, I need to know when to wrap up. So.
Hi, baby. Hi. Where do you go clean your face?
Are you the pretty?
At least you know how to clean your face.
Oh god, yeah, no, the aforementioned pumpkin will lick the back of her paw and then try to use the bottom of her paw to clean her face.
So it's just... does it so wrong. She's trying so hard. She's so
She
sweet.
tries so.
So sweet.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Oh
Well,
yeah, her whole fit is awesome.
We need someone who can put the pieces
She
of the
also has
puzzle
a
together.
prosthetic from
We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly.
Sick.
Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Damn right,
Then
I
let's
relate to
find
thick thighs
Solus's
and fish.
dagger.
Let's get it, girl.
It'll be stupid.
Yeah, what was it? I think it was Danny Mata talking about it.
You don't have to turn around to me, you know. I can hear you.
Yeah, but I like looking at you. But he was talking about, he was like, the one thing I didn't like is that the Predator looks a little small. And then, but he was like, but at the same time he kind of came around on it and is like, you know, maybe it's because the Predator's a protagonist and so we're meant to like kind of humanize it a little more. Relate with the Predator a
It
little
also
more.
could even be the ecosystem in which it lives is benefited by a smaller stature.
Well, it also might be, I don't remember if you brought this up or not, but it might be like a runt. Because it very much seems like there are other predators out to get him too.
He did not talk about that, but that definitely makes sense.
Yeah. Like, so, but yeah, I'm excited for it. I still need to watch Prey. We both do. But yeah, like really, really cool to see just this whole new spin on it. Very, very awesome.
Well, I feel like I have to watch it as somebody that just passively makes predator noises.
Well, that.
Look.
There's magic lingering in the spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Something took it.
Cold brew or a G Fuel or something.
What?
What? What?
You bean?
What are you needy, baby?
Dream cat!
God, you're so needy. You're so needy. Jeez. Such a needy noodle, you know that? Yeah. Yeah, I love you anyway. Goodness, you're needy. Hi.
Are you needy?
Yes, don't need me. need both hands to play. And you're using them. You know that? Forget anything now. Wouldn't change it for the world, though. Yep, there it is. Switching PC, BRB.
Alright,
Take
see
your
you in a
time.
second.
Take your time. I actually might step out for seconds.
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
What the fuck is that?
Only one way to find out.
Just said it. I'm just saying.
No, I slow Mickey too. Oh. Kyle. Oh, I heard a squelching noise.
Look, there it
There's
goes.
a loaf alive in here. I'll take that.
That about answers my question.
That's what it was. That about it.
Oh, does hand go there? Yeah, does hand go there? You know, you're very lucky that I've gotten good at exploring video games with one hand.
Big Darkspawn coming right at us.
Oh god. Now I do need to pause. That's a fight. I can't do that with one hand. So I said exploring. Oh. Little cat face.
You cat faces.
Also, I have your floof stuck in my beard and I hate it. It's more the beard part that I'm hating. Less the floof stuck and more the beard part. Your big danger, I need both hands. Can you live me both hands for like 10 minutes? Thank you.
You so silly.
Oh boy. Probably, but I don't know that. I know, hopeful, right?
If you think of it, just shout.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Oh, I've got skill points to assign. Forgot.
I think this is an appropriate mug.
Try it. My problem is it's the same thing with like all round mugs. Like
This
where I
one's
had
not too bad of a lid.
yeah, like remember my Jack Skellington one
And I
was just
usually
like
drink it out of this one, so. Or is this the more? Actually, I have a cat. I'm not gonna be stupid. Putting a lid on it.
oh I was just being a shitter by just staring at the camera blinkingly.
Nice.
Hello. Hello. Good to see you back, Phoenix. Oh. Cat glue stuck in my mouth. Rough. Hate it. Hey, look at that. Let's finish exploring this one. Ooh. Make it. Decent tops. Ooh, a whopping 39 gold. Rolling in it now.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
I love early game puzzles where it's like, oh, we gotta figure out how to move this and open this thing. Point this directly at that. There you go. Did I just... Oh, it increased the rarity. Okay. That's cool. I was like, did I get the same thing I just had? No, it increased its rarity. That's it.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
I don't do tarot. I've been wanting to learn how to play tarot because it's based on the decks are all, you know, a card game. So I've been wanting to learn how to play said card game. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I do have a small deck collection. I have 3 right now. I've got the Welcome to Night Vale one. I have the D&D one. No, I just have the 2. Or no, I have 3. I have the Toroka deck, and then I have like the D&D special edition one. I really wanted the
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
But I didn't have room for it. No, it's okay. Yeah. Phoenix asked if we do tarot, and I was like, I have a small tarot deck collection. Nowhere
That's a problem.
near even close to rivaling
Tim Downey.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
Also, I've been told I'm not allowed to do tarot for myself because Tina, wherever she is, I'm summoning her out of the ether, won't let me. She just sends me what my card pull is for the day, dictating my future like I asked.
There's something hilarious and dickish with that all at the same time.
Comes in one day and goes, oh, yeah, you might not want to commit to anything whole-assedly for like at least the next 30 to 45 days. I was like, I'm not even gonna ask.
Coming out of those pools.
I don't even want to know.
Takedowns are needs to be staggered. For a takedown on a staggered enemy with a powerful attack does increase damage.
We've got company.
Dig that. Been doing tarot for my friends IRL. Been doing tarot as my Asmar divination wizard for the other players in our Discord. West Marches. It's been very fun and cool. But yeah, Yeah, I think that is part of the. I could be wrong on that one. My memory might be, but you're not technically supposed to do it for yourself, right? Right? Or is it like a weird like gray area? I don't remember. I really don't. But yeah, yeah, that is awesome doing it for your friends though, and in game. The character I'm running right now is we're gonna have a fun moment. Great part about behind the scenes things like this, is like my character and this is one of the reasons why I want to learn how to play the game, because in D&D in Faerun universe it's Toroka, and there is, oh my god, I can't think of the people. But in Barovia, the people there use it as divination. Whereas the rest of the world, where we kind of changed a little bit, and like, no, the rest of the world it's just a card game. Kind of like the inverse of here, where like it used to be a card game and now it's divination. Now we're going a little differently and gonna be like, no, I just play Toroka like anyone else. What do you mean you use it for divination? So it's gonna be Vistani. Thank you. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Careful, crazy. There's hot
but yeah,
liquid
so
on top of this desk, so I need to get a little bit calmer.
We figured that'll be a fun kind of like cultural difference and like culture shock moment of just like, this is completely new and I have no idea what you're doing.
Well, and it doesn't help that apparently Drizzt is a hardcore atheist in a world where gods undeniably exist, which makes it even funnier that you're like, why would you use that for divination? Who would divine anything?
Yeah. Well, and
yet you partake in hemomancy.
Yeah, well, and like I've created like a fun like not a visualization, but like a fun like I've like made it into like a character flaw where like there are gods where I'm like, oh, Mystra, oh, that's a god. That is for like, that is the mistress of the weave. That is a god. Bahamut, the Lord of Dragons, the Platinum Dragon, that's definitely a god. But then, you know, others like Baal and Bane of like, they're just fucking powerful mortals who just are upstarts who are powerful and think they're gods. They're nothing more, and that's why I liked seeing the I cannot remember her name, but this chick pop in and be like, they're just elder, powerful mages, and be like, yes, oh my god. Used to have a Toroka deck, but a different hex has a lot of my old stuff that I don't care to reclaim. That's fair. That's very fair. I've unfortunately lost plenty of things to plenty of Toxic X, and it's just like, you know what? Getting a new one is cheaper than dealing with you.
Besides, it's your new partner's job to figure out what you lost and try their best to reclaim it. That's why this one has three different Heartless shirts.
I have 3 Heartless shirts because I had another ex burn one.
I think I got you 2 the first time, too.
No, we only got the 1.
Oh,
we got matching ones.
That's right.
But it also was like pre-distressed, and it just didn't look as good.
It turned blue.
Yeah. Whereas this one is the one I had before, which is just the black with the red emblem, and so I have 3 now, and I love it. It's so good. I'm so happy. It'll be really funny when I've worn them 3 days in a row, and people are like, have you worn the same shirt? No, new shirt. Yep, that's the one I have, the black and red emblem.
New jacket.
Yeah, I very much missed that shirt, and I was very happy when this one got me a new one.
Thankfully, I was managing a hot topic at the time.
Here we go.
So it worked out. Well, Zach. Oh my god. I think I found the first one.
Yes. Nope, I did that wrong. I keep.
Of course, you had the hookup. Listen, you take whatever job you can get.
Yeah.
Got you covered.
Oh god, there's more.
There's a problem.
Well, I didn't mean them to screw them. They got that job. But still did have to hook up with that, yes.
To be fair, now it's my turn. I have to look up back Archer so I can be like, hey, so that really is pretty guitar that I'm also
Baker's yeah, well, I think we all. Fuck. God, I'm playing on like
Ready to go.
so like I have to focus the fuck up a little bit.
Ready when you are. Time to end this.
No, he always gets the job done.
Oh,
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
okay, too much game. Let me So let's do 2, 3, and then 2, 3. Okay, let's try that and see if that works. A little louder for my own sake there, but maybe click will do. There we go. We'll try that now.
It shouldn't have been coming through the mic, but if it's better, it's better.
Well, I did both on the mixer and the mic. But,
How's
that's
that?
wonderful. Perfect.
Oh, hell yeah.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah. It's an ever-adjusting balance. I had to throw out very quickly the thought of like, oh, there's one setting and it's done. It's pretty. No. Nope. Nope, it's not. Just get used to it.
Oh yeah, because I could keep the same setting between sessions at a camp. And like...
And then Stu comes in hot as hell.
Stu comes in hot as fuck, just like, hey guys, what's up? Like, oh my god!
Like, thanks, Chewie.
Or Lauren has this crazy dynamic range where like, she'll speak super softly and then out of nowhere she is maxing out the mic so hard that it stops working. And I don't even know what to do with
Her
it.
compressor pre-fires her sometimes.
It's crazy. Oh good, the stream element spot's still working.
Hey! Oh, they got a health potion. I was not paying enough attention, and I got...
That's what we call peak.
Shut up. Funny, and I'm mad about it.
Not being mad, that was excellent. I'm making a very sad, very angry little...
Megan the uppies.
Megan Uppy. Uppies. She may be the mighty archer, but she require Uppy.
We're serious here, I swear.
Blessed archer.
Maybe less ability damage for more defense. Nah. Good.
Nah.
not trying to go glass cannon here, but like that's just too tanky. That's just, I would like to still be able to dish things out. Good.
I keep starting a line where I don't mean to.
Over there, our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
I suggest a large metal chunk. That'll be helpful. I'm just waiting for
at some point.
I'm waiting for a game just to be like vague, ambiguous resource.
I feel like there's gotta be a game like that already. There's no way there's not.
You're right, because like Death Trips was a game.
And there's probably another one.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Another one. Oh, nope. That one. Never mind. Overthought it. Ooh. More chest. Yeah, we'll just take that. That's just better. Objectively better.
I'm not gonna fuck fun. Oh.
Your nose doesn't itch, does it?
As far as I can tell, I might be ignoring.
Yes, piece.
Also, if you guys haven't seen, and doubting this because I'm running from West Margin, there's a leisure fantasy setting called Obojima Tales of Brass for fantasy setting, inspired by the works of Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli. Ah, say less.
Yeah, you just had to say, hey, there's a D&D expansion inspired by Studio Ghibli. I just picked up I don't know if I could say the name of it on stream. The one you got for my birthday?
I think I have that setting on. I think you're free to say it.
Oh, okay. I picked up Kinks and Cantrips and Advanced Kinks and Cantrips. And then there is... Oh, what is the name of the dinosaur one? I cannot think of it right now. And it will drive me insane. Yes, Dr. Drollin's Dictionary of Dinosaurs. And they have a second edition as well coming out that I'll be getting this one soon. So yeah, I'll have to add that. So just gonna write that down now.
Dang beast.
Tales from the Tall Grass. Done.
Yeah, we're looking at that, and then I don't know if you've seen this yet, but Tin Universes is putting out a like a Cthulhu inspired occult mystery setting and adventure, and every time you play it the results are different.
Yes,
So it even
I remember
comes
you
with a
telling me
wall
this one.
tracker and a stupidly cool ass binder that has like session planning that I could use for this, and I'm just like, I cannot wait for their Kickstarter to launch because I need to know how $10 they're going to try to pry from my cold dead hands, frankly. We love multiple endings.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're under fire.
Why am I forgetting what the fucking Ray's hair looks like right now?
I think silver hair, but I can't remember.
No, I meant her hairstyle.
Yeah, that you got me on that one. We're gonna have to
That's right. She's got the cute little like braid thing going on.
Ow.
Do this again.
Heals. Oh my god, I need healing so badly.
Look.
Yeah, the one I got is a lot of
There are 2 of these
like
devices.
a lot of add-on spells. Some of them are really goofy and funny. Some of them are really just interesting in general, and then bunch of subclasses. Very heavy on subclasses. Test out your new deck, Rose Gold Art Deco. Ooh, that sounds beautiful as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's go for a tarot reading. Take your pick of who. Doesn't have to be both of us.
Since I'm not allowed to do my own.
Oh, that's dash.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Yeah, and then the Dictionary of Dinosaurs is, I think there's some subclasses for it, if I remember correctly. I could not tell you off the top of the noggin, though. But, I know it's a bunch of, like, enemies and monsters, things like that. I think there might be some subclasses and some familiars that are all, well, dinosaurs. Big fucking dinosaurs. Nope. We're down. Okay. Oh, it's right there. I'm dumb. Maybe if I use my eyeballs.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
Did I already tell you how people are trying to be AI artists and take commissions in AI art?
God, you did, but I'm still fucking horrified by it. Like, I don't understand the whole. You said the same thing when digital art started. Digital art actually is an art form. I understand programming is an art, but filling in prompts to an AI generator, not an art form.
No.
Eraser.
You rolled building out Lady Death. I could do basic 3 sped of either past, present, future, or question, situation, outcome. Or I could do the famed Safe Traveler if we want to be flavored.
I don't know what Safe Traveler is. Dealer's choice. I don't particularly have any questions for the universe right now, other than fucking why could you maybe stop it?
Maybe stop for a second.
Can I breathe? So yeah, your choice.
I can roll with that.
Fucking why pulls Tower, Hanged Man, and Death. Why? Because the consequences of your own actions, bitch. You're about to go through a rebirth, and you're going through a time of troubles, because shouldn't you know this? That's what burnout is. Only reversed.
I couldn't tell last night because I only saw it in cutscenes. It's a cobra.
Oh! That's sick as fuck!
Yeah! I thought it was just like this cool Art Deco-y thing because I saw the brass and like the weathering. Well, that's cool. No, it's a fucking cobra. That's even fucking cooler.
Eraser.
Reverse Tower always makes you happy. If I could only remember the meaning. I will not try to pretend like I remember it because I do.
I think solving problems. Like, instead of going through, like, negative strife, going through, like, positive growth.
Okay. Miraculous transformation rather than ruinous downfall.
That's a much better way to put that, yeah.
Yeah, much more succinct. I'd like to get more than one healing potion, please. Oh my god. Sometimes I have to remember to just to stop in big games like this and just take a look around because, oh my god.
Holy shit.
Amazingly beautiful.
Holy shit. Shark almost bit off my head.
Swordfish almost went.
Swordfish almost went through my head.
If so, then yes.
Cracks upon light. The spirits speak through the spirits.
How hard can this whole tarot reading thing be? Let's give it a shot.
At it.
Got company.
Would like to not have company, please. Actually, that would be. As I get fucking Millie rocked immediately.
Literally or figuratively?
Literally. Fucked me up. Please tell me that means. Okay, cool.
How many times should you shuffle 4?
Sorry. Can't look. Getting rocked.
Well, that's done.
How many? Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Death's answer and say 4. It's just here. Okay, I'm not going crazy. I live with you, so, you know, there's that. Oh, sick. What's up? Hi.
All right, everyone.
Love that. Just off the rip. Big fucking enemy. Well, that worked. Just kind of kicked him off the cliff. Wasn't the plan. Plan worked out.
Yes, my entire goal was not to connect the two lines. Already connected. Cut or no cut? Cut.
I'm gonna agree. Cut. Oh, that's a big defense jump, though. 17.
Oh, that is totally hot. Ready up, homies. This is a 7-card spread.
Oh my god, I did not realize that was back at the big of a spread. All
Queer
right.
gods, do not do me dirty this time. Straight gods, butt out of this. This is not your fucking time.
Oh, that's a smut. I'll have to get into the light so you can see this armor I just picked up. It is way cooler.
I heard that's a smut. I was very confused.
It's not what I said, it's just kind of what my mouth slurred into.
Queer gods be with us. All poll. Do you want me to give them play-by-play? That is entirely up to you. Whatever is easiest for you. Ooh, that is so pretty.
Yeah.
That is fucking fabulous.
Oh, yeah. You know what it reminds me of is, Journey.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Burps taste like an ashtray from that soup. So mad.
Yeah. It does give a little bit of a... Oh, crap.
stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Dwarves aren't supposed to be able to use magic in this game.
Oh.
And she just petrified them. Holy.
Possibly literally.
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know.
And primers and detonators to trigger detonations. Some abilities apply to a primer to a target. Each primer is a matching detonator. Okay. Oh, it's pretty.
I'm good to go. Your turn.
God damn.
Brooke takes credit there.
Did I send you the video that Jim Downey got bag checked at the airport again, and not because of time, it was too many caravans?
Yes.
Got us at a distance.
Yes, you did. And it's just hilarious and awful all at the same time.
They're coming from the right.
Use rejuvenation. Oh my god. Alright, I can't say I'm gonna die without thinking of Imagundi, and then that dude fucking died.
I'm there.
46-second hold. Jesus Christ, these guys hit him.
Got us from a distance. Got us at range.
13 seconds. Okay.
Take them out.
That was fucking cool.
Behind you.
How's she looking so far?
Not in a good time to look.
Looks like a really fucked up Pokemon.
Fuck!
Or the world's most realistic Mothman.
Oh, okay. Never, ever doubt your art. Okay? Never ever. Now, I'm going to doubt my gamer skills.
Never ever doubt. Never argue with the name.
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it. Ready to go.
No, I'm not going to use those pillars right now.
Right on him. Finish it.
And maybe break your once in a while, like,
On the left.
off of your league. Other people go fucking burnt out.
Well, more words, not mine, but yes.
My words in my therapists. We're gods.
They're coming from the right. End it quick.
We're gonna be like that to like control UCs.
Well, yes.
Careful with that transcription. There's not like whatever.
Nice hit, Rook.
Thanks,
Now,
baby. I see your pee.
these- It ain't. Fuck that dude. Rock my shit.
Yeah, you're gonna hide under the couch. After the butt hang.
Coming at range.
Shut the fuck up!
I started to read it. It was a lot to take in, so I'll get back to it.
Querent, King of Cups. At your heart, you find yourself composed, even when the waters around you churn. You have the ability to lead great emotional intelligence and may already live accordingly, though much of your strength remains beneath the surface. You are a master of concealing just how much you care.
Well,
Nervous?
Ouch! I wondered where the other one went. Thank you for finding that. Mighty Hunter.
They're aiming for us.
What else you find under there?
Pissing me off.
Finish this.
Breach incoming.
Oh right, she's gonna listen.
Ready when you are.
Please.
We're under fire.
Dick. You suck so much.
Under fire. Watch it.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Survived! Yay!
Oh my god, that was
Your
hell.
pet has failed,
No, that's horrifying.
sister. And now
Really
the
good fact.
magic of
Yeah.
the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
I just hear a dagger made of red lemur.
Lyrium.
You said something took you over.
Shut the fuck up. Response to the
like
question.
that?
Can you take
And
it
it's still
fucking
with
easy
you.
on me? Oh my god, life, why?
Yes.
Son, at the root of your
I think so.
frustration is a pure
It
desire.
can't be possession,
Joy,
can it?
life, light,
I doubt
and
it.
simple, unfettered
Dwarves
existence.
can't be possessed.
Long to
They
move
are
through life
connected to the
openly,
Fade.
warmly, without the
Solus's
constant
dagger
feeling
triggered
that
this
you must
event.
earn your moments of
But
peace.
how? Or why?
Yup. That is
I'm sorry,
that is
Liz.
accurate.
I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished.
Real fucking accurate.
Yep. To say the least.
Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
Alright, just to let you in
It is a
a
wonderful
little
gift.
bit.
You must be proud.
I work in a
I
profession
didn't
that
do
requires me
anything to earn
to Hannah
this.
Montana
How
at
could
work.
I be proud?
So I'm like,
I don't even
no
know how it
piercings,
happened.
no makeup,
It's all
wig
a little
on,
strange.
like
But not in a
absolute
bad way.
customer service voice. Just
I
have to be the
feel
nicest person. It's
Connected
fucking exhausting.
to the
And I've now been to HR
To the
5
stone.
times over training.
dwarves call ourselves children of
So
the stone.
yes, accurate.
Some of us have
Ex-
what we call stone sense.
Your
Those
deck
that
is
have it can
on point.
feel caves, lyrium veins,
Or you're so
and
spiritually
faults in the
attuned that
rock.
it does not
I wasn't
matter
one of them. Maybe
what deck you're using.
the dagger unlocks something.
Shut the fuck up!
But
The
this
path
is more
behind
than the
Death
stone
Reversed.
sense I know.
Recently you experienced
you're right
cycles
that
that
this
should
is a
have ended
gift.
but didn't fully. Change was
I'd be
expected, but some
heartbroken
attachments,
if it
habits, or
caused problems.
responsibilities lingered longer than they should have. There's an undertone of stagnation, life not letting you shed your old skin clean. Followed by big oops.
Or a certain boss who should have gotten fired for his behavior.
Or certain transphobic behavior that should have been left in.
Also, your hair
Yeah.
is super cute in the beginning. I haven't said it today.
Thank you.
It's adorable.
My tummy hurts.
Harding, you being here is never a problem.
That is,
Really?
god damn it, that is accurate,
I don't
Phantom
know what I'd
Phoenix.
do if you weren't here,
But
to be
thank
honest.
you.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I, feel the same. I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find someplace to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost
That
titans,
is,
and all of
slightly
Dwarven history with its buried secrets. How could
But
that
I'm very grateful for
be
it.
anything but good?
You and your deck are on point. The Left 4 Dead hand. Oh god, the path ahead. Wheel of Fortune, your journey is about to shift dramatically. This isn't the grind continuing as it has been. A moment when the world itself repositions, offering new timing and new opportunities. Fortune itself begins to turn, but not without a sense of surrender to the unpredictable.
Yes.
Kind of what I thought it was gonna be, but fuck!
Yep.
Different than your moral quandary phase, which is different from your I have gas pains phase. Which is totally different from your I'm in a full-blown existential crisis. Why did you do this to me, Eleanor? You're gonna have to forgive me for making hair lavender, but some people like browser, so
I should find someplace to try to talk to Solus.
I know my dark mode makes things like fucking weird.
my dark mode just doesn't. Sometimes it makes things where it can make certain. I'm not gonna cry on stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Again, for the 4th time this month. All for good reasons. All for good reasons, Phantom Phoenix. 5 obstacles. Oh, no! 4 of Swords reversed. Your spirit is exhausted. True rest is being denied. Physically, mentally, and life keeps whispering that there's no time to stop, even when that is precisely what you need to. Somebody would. Fucking excellent.
Just a bit.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Vedun Gar, Velos Atreidum. But Velos Atreidum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're busy. I shouldn't interrupt.
No, wait, sorry. Please stay. We can talk. About the stone. About Isatunal. Maybe explaining it to someone else will help get my thoughts in order.
So, what is it? What does it mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means, I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
Isn't that the mystery?
I'm sorry.
It very much seems less like
I don't
something was
expect
forgotten
you
and
to
more
have
like
an
something was
answer.
buried.
Thanks for letting me
Yeah,
babble,
that's
by the
not
way.
surprising.
Anytime.
For this world, that's not
what I'm
surprising.
here for.
Also, if this becomes a regular thing, I promise to get a lav mic so that I don't have to shout for you guys to hear me.
Yes, that has already been something we talked about.
Six, Windfall,
I was just
something
about to
to
say.
look positively towards to. Queen of Swords reversed. Interesting, the Windfall comes from the or perfect clarity or full control. Life might force you to be a little messier, more vulnerable, more open to not knowing the full plan. In this loss of hard certainty, you gain breathing room. You don't have to be the unshakable one all the time. Not right now! We're gods! But also, yes, probably right now. I'm getting it. I'm hearing the message. One I was recommended was the Holyland Lark Mark II. Rated wireless lab. Mic. So if I hear one more person call it a Lavalier, puke.
I don't know if it's correct or not.
It's not incorrect, it just hurts me. Yeah, it's the top rated too. It is not only one of the most affordable, it's also the top rated.
Fun. Casual 100 and change, no big deal.
Yeah, but you do get 2 lav mics, and it comes in a charging case, and it comes with 3 adapters. It's not the worst. 30-hour battery, 1,000-foot range.
Okay. All right, so we can also we can mic each other up.
We can mic each other up.
We needed to.
And if we go out and we like vlog Ren Fair or something like that, like this is great for that.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, destination, strength reversed. Ultimately, I think this phase teaches compassion for yourself. True strength for you will not be about taming the lion, but sitting with it, tired and soft. About finding pride and worth even when your grip slips. Life's lesson isn't be tougher, it's be gentler with yourself. All the love and desire for content. Content or content? I was working with a performer the other day that I'm like, nah, it's cool. I just have content to make. And he goes, no, Nana, say it differently. You need to make yourself content. I was like, you know what? The both, yes. Listen. Your name, Daniel.
Oh, Rook. Hello. I've never seen an Eluvian like this before. Not intact, anyways.
No?
Fascinating.
I'm just fucking with you. No, I appreciate it, and I am getting the message from so many directions, and you and your deck are both spot on. And while it gives me both a stomachache and a migraine, I understand and accept it. And I know, and I have no desire to step back from content, because making this and making the campaign is one of those areas where even if I have to put work into it, it's like nourishing my soul. It's replenishing work. It's very easy for me. Getting to tell you guys these stories is rest for me. It is so deeply. So like while I may be offloading, aggregating clips to Lauren, or running the Patreon that we're gonna launch at the end of next month to Vincent, the content's not going to stop because the content is inherently
must have put my pack here.
healing
Makes
for
sense.
me. It's good for
Better
me.
place to sleep than the infirmary.
It's all the other
Guess I can
aspects
spare a
of
few
my
hours
life
to
that are
unpack my things.
simultaneously horrifying and intimidating right now. I like being here. I will continue to be here. I'm both happy and sorry, and that is tied to why life, why not stop? Yeah.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me
Intrinsically,
this.
yeah.
Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the message that maybe life is throwing so much at me to make a point that, hey, maybe fucking stop every once in a while. And I promise to do my
I don't know if I
best.
see a hero's face, but it's a face that has seen a lot. Got a few new scars. Some that show up in a mirror, some that don't. But Varric believed in me then, and he believes in me now. I can do this.
Stop describing the roses.
I helped a lot of Moratha's slaves escape to freedom the night I met Varric. Then the Magisters cracked down in retaliation, and the Shadow Dragons decided I was too much trouble to keep around. We could have taken a stand and dared the Magisters to come after us. At least people are free because of what I did.
Did you just make a quote? I think so. I very, very much think so.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us.
Made a quote, but you also unwittingly made a reference
He
to
had
like
fancy silks from Orlais,
something that made me ugly
statuettes
cry in
from
a
the
really
wilds
good
down
way
south.
last week.
I could have listened to stories all night about places
It's
you've
just, it's
been.
very pertinent.
Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
But I quite like the quote.
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade.
Pulled that
I
out of
spend
the
as
air,
much time
homies.
picking locks and
I'm
mixing poisons as I
1.5
do
drinks
training
deep and
with
have no
blades
clue
or
what's
bow.
going on anymore. What's going on is it was your last day at your shitty
That
job!
decision, every agent measured
That.
perfectly.
Whoop
The
whoop!
feel of the lock opening. It all just felt right. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus?
I let the spirits
Just
speak through my
sleep
spirits.
or
You did.
Relaxing.
100%.
Maybe if I clear my mind.
Yes, yeah!
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my
That is
concerns were
a
unfounded.
very bold man.
I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Sorry, that's an intrusive level of boldness that I was not expecting. Violently bald.
Violently bald. Intrusively bald.
Depending on the story.
And what story shall we tell now?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Alkanon and Gelanain.
Fine, Hurdy.
Come see the future through my chrome dome.
You have no idea how many times I have threatened to use Stu's head as a crystal ball when he's like shiny shaves it. Cause like Stu still grows hair, but like
No. So sorry. Finish your story. Finish yours, because I'm gonna
Stu
break you.
still grows hair, so like his head's got some fuzz to it. But occasionally he'll shave it and it's like shiny on purpose, and I threaten to use it as a crystal ball every single time.
That said,
It's a great stamp picture.
that was the fucking funniest. For some background context, so Stu and I used to work together, and he used to have to be posted up the front door at times, covering someone's lunch, and he couldn't leave. And I would come up there, and I would just like sit there and shoot the shit with him, and I'd take the thank you for shopping stamp, and I'd just be sitting there playing with it, and like, you know, I had a plan, but I'm just kind of like fiddling with it and like doing my things with it, and then he'd turn around and I'd stamp his head and run.
Because he was obligated by contract not to leave the front door.
He just had to stay there. Just thank you for shopping stamped on the top of his head. Because I'm just a fucking gremlin and I can't be trusted.
The laughing
But-
face.
No, what I was gonna say is, it makes me think of the come see the future through my chrome dome. Is you can have a divination wizard and their assistant, their
It's
assistant
shiny
just
bald.
bald and they just grab their head And that's their crystal ball.
That's excellent. Oh my god. That's fucking wonderful. Don't tempt me.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even
Yeah,
though
I
I'm
did.
nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
I met Varric when he asked the Shadow Dragons for help with freeing an old friend from Venatori slavers. The Shadow Dragons had a safe plan that wasn't gonna work.
So, you and Varric led an armed rebellion and dealt a devastating blow to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't
Ray, why
frighten
you have
me.
so much hair?
I'll find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not.
Instead of a whole other
different from my
NPC
side.
just being like, I'm the ball here, homie, I can't help but
rebellion
do
is
that. Pretty much.
Gods, you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world.
Oh my god, you'd
Is it-
effectively have to carry him around.
Oh, see, I figured it would be an NPC we meet that would be said wizard. I see where you're coming from, Phoenix.
No, but like the person that the NPC that whose assistant is the bald NPC Crystal Ball would effectively have to carry them around. Can you imagine if they had to take them anywhere on like an adventure or try to be an ally to someone?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they're useless. You just have to like backpack that person, like just haul them along. You are
Yeah.
the pack mule.
No, I figured what you would do is something to the effect of like we visit this person and they just have.
I mean, probably at some point. It lives in my brain rent free. It will consume my waking thoughts for at least the next week and a half. Figure out how to implement it. At least a solid 3
I don't
months from
understand. Elgranon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want
It'll be
to
long
break
enough
the
for me to
world?
forget it too, so that when
Yup.
it happens, I will fucking fall apart
As the
still.
Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption
Someone
took
needs to
hold
try
of
to
Jingle
use
Pope
Vince for
can't
this.
sleep.
horror, it was just another source of power for them.
Jingle Pope
Now
can't
they would
sleep. Is
blight
he on
the world
YouTube?
without hesitation and call us
Yep.
backward and foolish for opposing them.
I was like, why is it purple now? Ah, you're on the YouTube chat.
I can't sleep. I'm so angry. I'm sorry. You're
YouTube chat's
angry.
coming through though, at least. So hey, look at that. Finally working.
Would it make you feel better if I handed the Imre progress over to Vince so you could see it?
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillenane
Careful, don't
escaped
drop her.
largely
Ah.
fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
Wait.
Sir?
So what we
Yes,
saw
sir.
at that
That's- I'm
village,
getting the
that's
key
them
lights.
not at
There
full
we go.
strength?
Correct.
Yay, YouTube chat. My bald head holds the secrets of the gods.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a
That
mere
is the
fraction of what
Jingle
we will
Pope.
see
That is
if
the
its
next
full
emote
power
that
is
Nana is
unleashed.
working on. That is Megan's character, Imre, asking for uppies because they are the shortest character of the party at 5'3". I am the next tallest at technically 6 foot.
Or at 6.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do
No,
to free the
Doc.
Blight.
Doc at 6.
They will
Doc.
need to
Doc at
pierce the
6'2".
veil to reach the Blight's
Then
prison.
Zipporah at
My
6'3".
Lyrium dagger is one of the few
Then
artifacts capable of doing so.
Roosevelt at
already
7
recovered it
feet
from the ritual
tall.
site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god
Asking
without
for
worshippers
uppies.
to
Yep.
sing their praises?
I'm not gonna
Uppies.
bend a knee to blighted murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
You want me to pick
That's
fights
such a
with
good
tyrants
line.
and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders.
I don't know
Or
why,
offer a
but it makes me
suggestion.
think of
I'm on it.
the skull and the bowling
What
ball.
else?
The Veravas.
Mystery
the
Men?
Lighthouse Soluvian can take you anywhere.
Yeah, actually.
If you master
That,
its
that is a
secrets.
hop, skip, and jump
Have you
away
done
from
so?
that.
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Jingle Pope, for your information, you might have missed it. Nana referred to that dude on the right, Solus, as intrusively bald. Which-
Alarmingly
To
bald.
which Phantom Phoenix referred to him as, I believe, yes, violently bald. Yes, this is still Dragon Age.
Back. I need to go on a walk, but I will take you with me.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, I've never tried this concoction.
Yummy.
It's very hot.
Yeah. Perfect temperature for me.
I was not. Why did I expect anything less?
Yeah.
And yes, that baldness is very much an act of aggression.
Coming with me to stretch.
Glad the reading made sense, by the way. I try not to be super big with readings, but I'm glad it made some sort of impact. Do you believe in the power of tarot? Maybe I'm a weirdo. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's not something I believe in, but I also am not going to discount anyone's beliefs either. Always wholly support their beliefs, even if they're not my own. So, but yeah, it. At least I don't think you were. Yeah, you. They made sense to me, at least. They definitely, as far as I could tell, made sense to death. So. Yeah, and as Nana said, doesn't make you a weirdo. Kind of looks like that dude that cracks. I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm so good. Your phone is quiet. Yeah. I've come to notice that. Yes, there is a collection of shiny rocks that Death has. Quite beautiful, though. Yeah, we didn't quite possibly have an enchanted mirror. Haunted. Not enchanted. Not enchanted. Haunted. I need some caffeine too. Well, it's one. Something. Yeah, give me a wind or some shit. Need to talk. Like anybody needs to talk. Hey, he's not fucking dead.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeter's Crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time
Oh,
I've been out.
I called it Enchanted Mirror, not Haunted Mirror.
You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? You risked your neck to bring down
to
an
be fair,
entire
he
slavery
did get
ring,
stabbed with an
pretty
enchanted
much by
dagger,
yourself.
and
I had help.
Sure.
nearly fucking
Sure, I
died,
got
and
winded about 5
there is
minutes
a
in.
candle
You did most
lighting
of
his
the
face
work.
off the side, so
Ticked
like,
off a
yeah,
bunch
it's
of
gonna
men
make
wrath
him
as big shots. but
jaundiced.
You've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demeter's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team
He's got a
that
good
they can tell
attitude.
you whatever's
Yeah.
on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did
He's a
Ned
very
tell you
cool
about me
character
talking to
already,
Solus
very-
in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
Your old friend is kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a
Yeah,
god.
you do
But he's
frequently
also
have
a lot
predictive
older and more
dreams. Not
powerful than
always. Some
any
of them are
us.
just wildly out
He
of
looks
pocket.
at us like we're toddlers.
So how do
That's
I
okay.
deal with them?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
It's better now.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you
blame
hadn't
on
stepped
yourself,
in.
maybe?
A good leader isn't someone who
Unfortunately,
never
this is
makes
not
mistakes.
Chuckles. Chuckles is the
It's someone who
violently
admits
bald
when they
dude.
make one. That's
That
how
is
you
his
earn their
nickname
trust.
for. Sounds like the kind of guy that cries himself to sleep.
That this is your best.
Yes, very
I'll
much.
let you get
Varric
some
is
rest.
very Vesemir
You're
coded.
gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
It's endearing. Well, the two of them were best friends too. Like
You can
they
stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
they're really tight. I guess in the game.
Those two?
Not these two. Varric and Solus.
Ah. The alarmingly bald man.
Yes. Varric calls him Chuckles.
Yeah, that seems.
Well, he's this universe's Loki. He's the elven god of trickery, mischief, lies, rebellion.
Oh, that sounds even more right now.
I never pictured Loki bald, and now I just pictured Tom Hiddleston bald, and it's terrifying.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Ballara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that?
Also, I love that the casual
First,
outfit
the
under
Antivan
armor
crows.
is just as cool.
You want to fight gods
Yep.
with assassins?
It's endearing
Not-
and
yeah,
chuckling.
holy shit, that straight
Their
up
most
the
feared
Wisps.
mage killer.
Yeah.
Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
You think a trained killer will like us?
What's not to love? The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of it?
I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Very tame.
Yeah.
Looking more lavendery.
I don't want to be drinking straight flowers.
Kind of what I expected.
I only put straight up flowers in my.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic. And who fights the worst of it?
The Shadow Dragons. Good idea. Resist the gods with our own resistance group.
If the gods enter the empire, our contacts back home might get something.
Years with the Shadow Dragons, and this is the first time we've worked together.
Directly. I gather information for the Shadows. You might have used one of my leads. And I've heard of you.
How were
I
our
bet
days?
everyone heard about the Nessus job.
Busy.
You were right to avoid Minrathous.
So
after
busy.
that.
busy.
More
Oh
than
my
one
God.
Magister wanted your head. It was good work,
It
though.
has been insane.
And we've got more ahead.
Variety of busy was my day.
You know,
Spinning
I miss the
plates,
other shadows.
busy,
Or
but
I
not
do when I
like-
get a second to think.
Head
How
spinning
many votes have
migraine
you had?
dizzy.
I don't know. 5.
Sounds about right.
Like I had a lot of work
So,
to do,
we talked
but
to
I
the
got
crows
it all
in
done.
Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Ballara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
It happens. Yeah, it was so many guitars to work on, and we have the. I love and hate it, but we have the buy pickups, get them installed for free right now. Just like frustrating. Migraine busy's never good. Yeah, yeah.
But it do happen.
There hasn't been plenty of days I get home and I'm just like, I have a migraine from how busy I've been. Hell.
messing with our car.
That's definitely not either of our cars.
Oh, it's not the sound of it.
Just have to.
Yeah, the pickup thing is.
Sorry.
Can I help?
Like, I still get paid on the
I
back
got it.
end,
Mostly,
but the payout's the same no matter what,
These are
so
funny things,
even
aren't they?
I have one that is a passive to active swap.
Reflections. They distort
Paul.
reality, no matter what you try. And there's the
Same
trick.
payout as a single pickup.
Control that distortion.
I've done like 8 of them in a week. So great. Fun. Love it.
There you have it.
What
Yeah,
is
yes,
that
it's
place?
still a pain in the ass, yes.
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Yeah, Fun is right.
Didn't
It
Morrigan
is.
say this
It is the
Illuvian
only
could
time
go
I will
anywhere?
use EMG
Didn't think that meant elsewhere. in
plug and
the
play
Fade.
system.
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder.
I just don't have worry about time on it.
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous, as the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We
Oh,
saw
I
something
love when I
similar
pick
when we
the
were
right-
chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you?
There's another pop.
And how did you get here?
The wolf's
Back then I'm
fang.
forgetting what it is.
You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there.
Oh, I mean, that's commonly expect.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
I'm just gonna put my phone down and not watch 2 hours of documentaries on Sears.
On
Like
Sears?
the department store Sears.
Well, now you gotta hook a bitch up with the link.
Like, you know, of all the YouTube rabbit holes to get down on, that's not an awful one. That's very like, okay, that's a, all right, Sears. Cool. Ah. Took me a second.
Took me a second. Time for you to hit the hay. Have a great night. Have a good night, Phantom Phoenix.
Have a
Thank
great
you for
night,
hanging
Phantom
out.
Phoenix.
Thank you for the
for
tarot
hanging out.
spread.
Yes, yes, they very much needed the affirmation.
It's true.
So, have a great night. Thank you for being here.
I go
We will see you on the next one.
Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Always great to hang as well. We will see you later. Good night for the second time, Jingle Pope. Get some rest, get some sleep.
Good night. Unless you can't sleep, then we'll see you back here in an hour.
I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Okay, that worked. Forgot that you can't.
Blight, roots, and magical seals? What's through there? Can't travel this way.
The gods want to cut us off from the crossroads.
Here, this dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, Dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
The deeper currents.
Dreamlight Valley.
What about it?
The Forgotten.
Yes.
The spirits here were driven out.
The dark version.
Yes, use a feminine voice layered and in and out of sync with each other.
I have summoned the
That was gonna drive me
guardians
crazy.
of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians rebel all
Mewtwo does the same thing.
interlopers.
Yeah.
Which means us, too.
Detective Pikachu.
Mewtwo's is a little more extreme.
Yes.
This is a lot more voices.
Yeah.
But Dreamlight Valley is what I was thinking.
That is what it gives the most, but Mewtwo's isn't. similar concept. The Femin mask and several pitches placed in and out of time with each other. Just awesome. Oh god.
I'm just gonna send it straight to the group Discord. Because if Megan's awake, it'll make.
You might have called it an early night because she has not been on. And
I didn't see her at work today.
was she supposed to come back today?
Oh.
Hopefully she got a doctor's appointment, was able to go get the leave extended. Yeah.
The Fade Tear. That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's cut them off!
Here we go. Defiance cannot be!
This cannot be.
That now?
Finish it!
I am in power. Hit it now.
Jesus.
Takes credit there.
Isn't that too? Where's mine and Kelly's message?
Well, that's a relief.
My keyboard would not accept the word uppies if I write it. It only turns it to puppies. Why isn't that? Ow! Oh!
Okay.
Hyperextended my knee.
Well, don't do that.
What's this? It looks like an entryway? What's going on here?
Is that spirit a prisoner?
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's,
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she
Here we
sees
go.
is another ancient elf. One of Solus's agents?
Ah, freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Blight, be careful.
Ugh. Somehow it's even more revolting.
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Wanna call it a night when you're done with section?
Yeah, we could do that.
Also, you should go over to the chat and check out that. Once you're, done slaughtering those.
More like once I'm done
Getting
not,
slaughtered by those.
not getting Millie rocked. Like, I'm playing on hard, and it's a challenge. Like, when fights kick off, I gotta stay focused.
Sorry about that.
Good. But, like, they're rewarding too. Like, it's not, like, painfully difficult.
It's satisfying.
Yeah.
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillenane finds us.
And like, I'm playing like, there's 3 classes. It's Mage, Rogue, and Fighter. So I went with Rogue. Because duh.
And or hello.
And so like, it's not the hardest dealing, but being evasive is really intuitive and really easy, so.
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention.
He had hair.
It is
Whoa.
strong. It has
That's
already
even
blocked
more
the escape
unfortunate,
route
because
I
that
had
is some
planned.
great fucking
We will
hair.
need another way to the surface.
Let's all
Holy
split up
shit.
and find it.
He had a
I will
mane.
destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solus sounded rattled.
The Blight really had him scared.
You
So is
see
he our,
boundless creation
my
and
God, I'm
choose to
forgetting his name.
destroy it?
Xander's best
Learn
friend.
respect for the life that will succeed you.
She's
Not
using the
to
testing grounds
that
against
degree.
us.
It very much seems like, so the concept is that he trapped the other 7 elven gods in the Fade and created a barrier between, called the Veil,
Okay.
between Fade and the mortal realm.
Okay.
In doing so, elves lost a lot of magic, they lost their immortality, there was a lot of caveats to it. And he was trying to down the Veil. And Varric was like, you're going to let the other 7 evil gods out. Very much seems like he had a plan that wouldn't. But wasn't telling fucking anybody anything. So we tried to stop him and just kind of made things worse.
That's about right.
As these things do go. So it's kind of one of those like, okay, yeah, it's your guys' fault, but if you had this great plan, maybe you should have fucking told your best friend.
A little.
When he tried to stop you, you should have been like, shut the fuck up, I have a plan.
Shut the fuck up, I know what I'm doing.
Here's the spark notes. Instead of just, trust me, I have a plan, I know what I'm doing, don't worry about it. Like, maybe, hey, I know this scene is crazy.
I need to make some item cards, but the items in question are magic, so I was like, fucking, how do I spell cards? Put the item on the other side of it.
There you go. Out of the door.
Duo, oh my god.
Did Duo be like that?
Practice time?
Time to go.
Free. And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
Oh.
What is her voice from?
We've got company.
A little bit of between. Or middle here. Solo Mom Gamer TV is now following us on Twitch. What's up? Hello.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to the chat. How are you?
Almighty.
You got this. You got this. Maybe.
You know what? I can also that.
Just say you're low on arrows, though.
They recharge automatically.
Okay, that's kind of
Yeah, you don't have to worry about them as a finite resource. Oh, thank God.
I think we broke through to Gilnenane's prized specimens.
If this is what Darkspawn looked like when Gillenane was experimenting, then...
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing aren't new. Maybe they're old.
Playing some Dragon Age Origins. Very
Nice.
cool. My baby. My little pretty baby. Yeah, this is actually my first Dragon Age I've ever played. I'm quite enjoying it, though. It's quite fun.
Here, the blessing you denied.
Oh, help me! Ah! Damn! Gillenane got her.
Blood, I'm burning up!
Look out!
Should I give her a little card or a half sheet? I feel like she might appreciate a half sheet. Or her nose finder. I can use Origins.
That's the... No, that was the first one. That was after they lost the rights and to Faerun and Forgotten Realms. Well, I think Neverwinter Nights 3 was the plan, if I'm remembering correctly.
I wrote it down in the first Guild podcast episode, but I don't remember. I do love that this came out of it though, and they were like, fuck it, we run with it.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you got Fallout, too.
On to you.
That's so cute. Fairly sure they're cute. They're either. I see.
You look at the group chat. You mentioned that.
Yeah, new emote.
With this, I just noticed the sending earring.
Uh-huh.
It's the fucking ear. Oh boy.
Save to photos. Why not in photos? Ah. Found it.
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork. You, who are the most sensitive of us.
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You two.
Okay, you weren't looking when Perform Now is like Eldritch Horror. She's mostly tentacles.
Dang it. I just missed it on my phone.
Oh no, this was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Chose to constrain yourself.
Now she's
I
looking
must
more
climb to the heights only
like a
understood
cross
by
between
gods.
Char and Hela.
I go now to join them. Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
Come on. Be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go.
So weird.
Your work here is done. There is no need for you to
Really
witness
threw
what
me
I
for a
must
loop.
do.
Also, you love that all of the elven armor has no shoes.
It should.
They have like a foot covering.
Solus destroyed
like on the
lab,
arch.
the blight that was here, and his agent.
I'm
As
sure
a druid
he sees
myself,
some greater good.
that is the correct
The
way
people
to
in
do
his way to
gloves.
get there, not as much.
This
Clubs?
fragment might tell us more.
It's just,
Never-
I remember how much rage that gave Lance that I was like, character wouldn't know that. I just have to let this happen. Cutie.
Level 7. You furry baby. Oh. That's cool.
I didn't finish reading it. What's it do?
So certain party members can do certain things.
Okay.
So like Balara can tinker with things.
Okay.
But I don't have Balara with me, so I was like, fuck, I gotta go to at least a fast travel point and then reconfigure my party to get Balara. But nope, you use the Lyrium dagger, and it allows me to use her ability there. So that way I don't have to reconfigure my party or like jump back and forth annoying. Yeah. I will take Balara on another quest, but I wanted to take Neve and Harding. Fun. cannot go back through there.
You feel our might.
Ha! Ha ha! Figuring it out. I'm figuring it out.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Ugh, is there something inside it? An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Impressive hop. Baby. Turn to drum, mage drum.
Very soon, baby.
Very soon.
We literally just need to figure out how to get down. Right. Right past. Having fun?
No. Struggling, frankly.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Got him in position.
ready. Let's go. Get clear.
Yes, 1 heart, not 1 hour. Getting the out.
Time to finish it.
Rook, it left something behind.
What?
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Ugh. Hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
It's turning out.
They weaken.
I gotta get down there.
Yeah, couldn't see it though. It's, I think.
Tucked away somewhere.
Which is fine.
Good?
Where we are.
Alright, well thanks for hanging out with us while we did a little gaming and while I got some shit done back here on the DM side. It's been an absolute pleasure. Phantom Phoenix hung out with us for a little while. Jingle Pope hung out for a little while. Solo Mom Gamer TV, thank you so much for following the channel.
everybody.
We're happy to have you here. We're usually here every Wednesday and Friday. Wednesdays are for Dungeons and Dragons, and Fridays are for the library. This is our variety stream, so we could be playing all kinds of crap over here. Happy to have everyone here. We're gonna go get some shut-eye, but we will see you all on Wednesday with a brand new episode of A History of the Forgotten Realms. And I don't have a sign-off for this show yet. So go get some sleep, drink some water, feed yourself, do something good. Off all the audio dials.
Would have been a lot better if we used at least one of these frames, but I forgot to do that.
It's fine, it
But,
works out.
Yeah. Bye.